struggling. This is no secret. The current economic plan is not working. I am determined to implement a new course of action that will aid our economy in its recovery. During the economic recession, 8.8 million jobs were lost. Less than half have been recreated. I plan to bring jobs back to the American people. Honest, hard-working Amerians still are unable to get jobs through no fault of their own. This is unacceptable. To create American jobs, I plan to promote American industry. Our dependence on other nations for oil and other goods is handicapping our own economy. The encouragement of domestic trade will rejuvenate our economy and create jobs. I also believe that I can create a lot of more jobs by developing national back-to-work programs, not unlike those of Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal. Government programs building infrastructure hold the power not only to create jobs, but to benefit our nation and our nation's economy in many other ways. We must also remain aware of the national deficit. The United States is currently $16 trillion in debt. In order to create a strong national economy, this deficit must be reduced. The United States budget is comparable to that of a household budget. Income and spending need to be balanced. So in this situation, revenue, income must be increased to finance back-to-work programs. And when unemployment goes down and our economy begins to thrive once more, tax revenues will increase automatically, and we can begin to pay back our debts. This will allow for a stronger and more secure American economy in the years to come. To increase revenue, I plan to establish a progressive tax system. I will raise taxes on those earning $450,000 or more a year. I will extend the Bush-era tax cuts for the rest of the nation. This extension of tax cuts will have a greater impact on consumption patterns for the majority of Americans than it would on the upper class, therefore allowing the greatest amount of people to spend the greatest amount of money, which will stimulate our economy and aid American business. I also realize that spending needs to be cut to a degree. I believe that specialization of our military forces is a good way to cut spending to the military while still maintaining a strong military. However, social programs provide a vital service to the American people. 4.1% of the nation's population is on welfare. In 2009, 63 million people were covered by Medicare. Federal funding for education greatly impacts the intellectual growth of our children, the future of this nation. Instead of making hasty cuts to these programs, I will investigate them in order to determine how they can be more fiscally effective. If the proper reforms are introduced, these programs may function just as well with less money. The American economy is not broken. It is just sick. If elected, I will do everything in my power to help it heal, so we can all get back to our lives.